Welcome everyone. Welcome back, I should say, to the Heel Spiel with J and J. I am Nolan. That's James, and that's Justin. This is episode 20.
What's up?
Episode 20 of the Heel Spiel with J and J. And today, what do we got going on, Justin?
We're going to be talking about the possible future of Bray Wyatt. All of our thoughts, our theories, how his career went from a guy on the old Nexus to now, seeing his ups and his downs. And I would say, after Friday, SmackDown, on Friday, I gotta say I'm really happy that he came back, because at first I was worried that he was gonna bomb, because with Bray Wyatt under Vince McMahon, it was always like, as soon as Bray would get a lot of attraction, just murder his whole push. So I was like, I don't see this going well. But you see, though, with Triple H, though, Bray can at least give it his all and try it. And speaking of that, his promo was amazing. Easily one of the best of the whole year. Easily. I mean, I won't lie to you, I almost teared up, bro. Because whenever he was down, the fans brought him up. I was like, dude, that hits hard. And he mentioned, of course, people who are very, very important to him passing away. I mean, one of them obviously is John Huber, aka Brody Lee, who was a giant figure for all of us fans of wrestling. I mean, it was really amazing seeing that emotional side where he was going in and out of character. And while he was talking, he just like faded to black. Then he was gone, and it did his little TV promo of him in that mask. So very awesome segment, really. I think that Bray Wyatt is going to be fine now.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
just don't give him titles, because he doesn't need a fucking title for the Fiend character. Like, seriously, it's true.
That's what I'm curious about, is the direction of the whole thing, because
me too.
With that promo, because the promo itself was very just like, thank you. I couldn't have done this without you, pretty much. But then like the mask that he came out in, he was wearing it. So what I've heard, and what I think, because there's no way he's feuding with I don't see any reason for him to feud with anyone directly just right after coming back. I don't see that at all.
Either. Yeah, no, me either.
But what I've heard is that he's going to be feuding with himself.
That's weird. Okay, cool.
It's like an introspection of himself, and I guess he's kind of like Firefly Funhousing himself. That sort of thing.
Well, I mean, I would see where they're going with that, but I feel like it's still wrestling. Right. With Bray Wyatt, though, either you love him or you don't get him at all. He's very creative, and a lot of fans just want wrestling, and me too, for the most part. But it's still fun to get those different cinematic experience. You know what I mean? Where you get stuff like, for instance, the John Cena 2020 Firefly Funhouse match. That match I thought it was great, honestly. I thought it was so different. It was so unique. He had fun with the whole no fans in the crowd. It was something that was eye catching and fun. Is it hard to put on a scale of 1 to 5 stars? Yeah, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to just be like a character thing, With Bray Wyatt, his issue for his booking was that he would always bring amazing character work. He would always be booked like dog shit. Like for instance, guys, that match at Crown Jewel 2020 against Goldberg. Yeah, that one that murdered his whole career. Yeah, stuff like that happened to him every year or his whole run. James, what to you was the best or the worst moments from Bray Wyatt's character run from 2013 to now?
The worst one, I said it again in one of our episodes, and I'll say it again. On the Cell 2019, Fiend versus Seth Rollins. That's when Vince McMahon said, I don't give a shit about Bray Wyatt and his character gimmick. I'm going to bury it. And that's what he did.
And he gave us he was a DQ finish in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yep. See, that's the thing. To me, it's not inherently like a bad idea in Vince's eyes, it's not like he sees that and he's like, I want to bury this thing because.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it could be the case, but it's just like if you struck gold and you know you struck gold, why would you try to ruin it? And which is why I think that his booking for Hell in a Cell is the way that it was, not because Vince wanted to bury the Fiend, but because he thought it was good.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
which obviously was not because the crowd was chanting AEW.
AEW. which, honestly, too, AEW probably got a lot of fans from that terrible fucking show, you know?
Yeah.
Or they're like, well, we're just gonna jump ship with this company, you know? And I would say also, they put themselves into a corner, from just a character standpoint. They don't want Rollins to lose, or Bray to lose. They have Bray get DQ'd, but they have Bray beat Rollins 3 weeks afterwards in Saudi Arabia. So I'm like, just have him fucking win at Hell in a Cell. Just have him squash Rollins, problem solved.
Nah.
Oh.
Not in Vince's eyes.
No, it was so dude. It's back was so goofy too. I mean, like to me, like the worst part of it was I gave him like 10 curb stomps. He used to sell it all, and then Immersu Rollins buried him under a ladder.
Some shit with a ladder, a toolbox. Yeah.
That like goofy ass sledgehammer. I'm like, dude, it was just so stupid. And like, I'm all for like, to me, the best thing you can do to beat a monster is John Cena versus Umaga 2007 match at the pay-per-view. I think it was at the Rumble, where Cena used the rope and was choking at Umaga to almost death. You have Cena just covered in blood, just having to, like, not cheat, but to play dirty, to have, like, he barely beat Umaga by a hair. I think that is the best way how you can defeat a beast like character like the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, or Umaga, Brock Lesnar, whoever it is, you know? Because it shows that the face has to try every single thing, even go dirty to beat this fucker. Versus just, chair, ladder, stacking, it was so stupid. Bray Wyatt, just a month prior at SummerSlam, a great debut, just murdering fucking Finn Balor, you know? So it turned into a 180 so quickly. But I will say this though, the feud that saved the Fiend from being dead was with Bryan Danielson. That feud was pretty good, you know? So Nolan, same thing to you. What to you was the worst or the best thing that happened to Bray Wyatt during his career from 2013 to 2022?
Well, I mean, it's weird because it's literally the Fiend is simultaneously my favorite and least favorite part about Bray's run, you know, but like every part that I loved was because of him, every part that I hated was because of someone else. You know?
Right.
Like it's just like Firefly Funhouse is a stroke of genius, but to get to that, we had him lose the Universal title to Goldberg, and then before that, you had the Rollins shenanigans with the Hell in a Cell. No, thank you.
The Braun Strowman shit.
I mean, Braun was fine.
It was.
But like to me, like that's the other thing is just where it's like. The Fiend regains the Universal title for whatever reason, just to fucking
just lose it
to Reigns 2 weeks later.
A week later, yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
I would say I'll say the peak Fiend, besides his debut, obviously, was against Bryan Danielson at the Rumble 2020 in that amazing strap match, dude. That match showed that Bryan was trying to pull a John Cena against Umaga, and he used every last breath to just try to just murder the Fiend, either by a submission, have him KO'd, or just having him win by the pinfall. And that match was just awesome. You see Bray's monster side versus Bryan's badass
underdog
vegan dad style. So I mean that was the
freshly shaven.
It's like as soon as the Fiend was getting pushed upper, and so it would just murder his push.
Yeah, it's like, how do I kill this momentum?
Go again. Like it was this like common pattern. I mean, like why the hell would you have Goldberg lose? Yeah. I mean, win against the Fiend like that too. Out of all things,
not to mention the last not to mention the last part of the Fiend that we saw. You know, which was like again, I mentioned this.
Alexa Bliss?
I mentioned this. I mentioned this in the Extreme Rules review, where it was like, yeah, Alexa Bliss on Twitter being like, "Welcome back, old friend," and everyone's like, "Yay!" I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Like, no one actually.
Why are they? I'm like, no. To me, I'm like,
like that part.
First of all, Spooky Alexa sucks.
Oh, like, it was so bad. Oh my god!
And not only that, I'm like, why are they acting like nothing happened? Like Alexa cost the Fiend against Rand. Right. Exactly. Like, why? Like this is the most fucking like people are trying to retcon this in their head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like
they're trying like they act like it was like the Star Wars sequels. It just did not happen. It's gone out of my brain. I'm like, no, dude, it happened. It was terrible, but it still happened. You know? I mean, and also with Bliss, whatever she was, this like copycat Fiend. No one fucking dude. It was terrible. Like just have her be the goddess. Get her back her own theme song because it's new Ace Bliss with her terrible theme song now. It's just hot garbage. Just go like. Keep it simple, stupid.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. That's what that song reminds me of. But anyway.
Nah, dude. That song is better than her theme song, bro.
Well, okay. I got that, but it's just like very like girl power or just whatever the fuck.
Yeah. It's very teen poppy, you know?
Yeah,
very
you know what I mean.
Poppy. Yeah. And but anyways, back to Bray Wyatt, but I really feel like Bray Wyatt like he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer. If like he has that potential. Hopefully, on their fourth try with Bray Wyatt's booking, hopefully they can push him to the moon. But I think here's the issue though with the Fiend. He's pushed way too fast with Rollins, and then they said, "Okay, let's just have him lose." Okay, but how? Have Rollins beat him? No. Don't get it. Just have him win by DQ, but in Hell in a Cell, oh shit, it's fine. Fans are dumb.
Anyway, yeah, right, yeah. I mean, that's a big part of it. Is like, only ignoring rules until you decide otherwise. You know, like because we as the fans we're the dumb ones. You know, just no thanks.
Actually, James, so. I think you told me that one of the big things that turned you off from from Vince's product was that it was just the like bad booking, right? Did Rollins and the Fiend at Hell in a Cell kind of like catapult that? Yeah, I'm fucking done.
That was one of them, yeah, and also remember that what was it TLC 2020 as well when we saw versus Randy Orton Inferno match. You guys remember that?
Look, yeah. I thought it was awesome.
It was awesome in cinematic standards, but it was just like the whole crispy Fiend bullshit. Like afterward, I
thought it was awesome, bro.
No, I don't like crispy Fiend.
Yeah, me either. That shit was fucking nasty looking. Bro.
And see, that's the thing. Is like the lead up to that match at WrestleMania 37. They had a whole package and everything before that. Like before the match, where it was like the Fiend, he like all of a sudden he was like new and improved, and like all the burns went away and shit, and like all of a sudden he was like back to the old Fiend, and he came out of a fucking Jack in the Box. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like, oh, this is sick, and I'm like,
but then
RKO,
one RKO. 1, 2, 3. Even though it could take 17,000 curb stomps, and
not one RKO,
but one RKO.
Burnt alive.
1, 2.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, guys, do you guys think that the Fiend is now going to benefit a lot from Triple H being in charge instead of Vince McMahon?
I believe so because in 2014, remember the Wyatt family? He was in NXT before he was on the main roster. Triple H really invested his whole time making the Wyatt family great. And when they went to the main roster, they killed it. They were feuding with the Shield at the time, and they were like John Cena, and this goes on and on. So I believe so. Triple H will take good care of him.
Yeah,
Okay, Nolan.
yeah, that's a thing, and like you say the Fiend specifically. Like I know you mean Wyatt, but just like
Wyatt, I meant I mean just Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, and I also said this in the review of Extreme Rules, to where I was like, I'm like, if this is literally the end of Bray Wyatt as the Fiend, and like I'm positive it is, but it's just like I'm like, aw, because I just really like the Fiend, like despite what's happened to him, like I feel like Bray Wyatt as the Fiend under Triple H, I'm just like there's so much potential, shit like that. But I mean, but I absolutely trust both Wyatt and Triple H to see where it goes from here.
Yeah.
But I do think that's where the feud is headed, though. Wyatt facing himself, his own demons.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean,
speaking of his own demons, like the rumored names for the Wyatt Six, as I suppose the name is called.
Okay. It's the Wyatt Six.
Well, it's Wyatt himself, and then the Firefly Funhouse characters, and then the Fiend, or the Fiend's little brother, because it is shorter.
Dude, I am really excited though for Bray Wyatt, because in just one segment on SmackDown, I'm like, okay, this guy is in better hands, because he is free to talk, free to do, like, you can just tell that Bray Wyatt is in charge of his own stuff now. Because whenever he wasn't, we got Goldberg. You know what I mean? We got the crazy, mentally ill Braun Strowman, who was trying to use a box cutter, but not to kill the Fiend, even though he wanted to. It was to cut up the ring. Dude, that whole feud was to me the worst part of 2021, bro. I fucking hated that feud.
It was pretty bad.
Sorry. I meant 2020. Sorry. Oh my god, that's right. Years ago. Oh my god. That was wow. Yeah, that was me the worst feud ever, because no one benefited from it. All what happened was that Braun was treated like a jackass until he got released in 2021. And Bray Wyatt, all he did was just not even be on TV. It had a weird, half good, half strange feud with Orton. And then he got fired next year as well. And dude, whenever he got fired, the fans were like, "Nah, bro, AEW." I'm like, AEW is pretty stacked. AEW doesn't really book their they're like ghost characters. Like how
but yet he was at the Ring of Honor show before TK bought it, which is funny to me.
It's like Bray Wyatt was like, "Oh shit, TK, no, I'm out, peace." Pew, pew. He did a fucking Goku shit. Just
Ninja Vanish.
Yes, which I would say Tony Khan has a bad history with booking his out of this world characters. So I think that Bray dodged a bullet, and that's awesome. And I feel like Bray is, because look, Bray's character requires a huge budget. Okay, I'm not trying to diss on TK or AW, no, but
that's the funny thing.
Really as close as fucking
Yeah, that's the funny thing to me, is because TK isn't. You say he's not the best at like handling over like exaggerated characters. Booking wise, no, but presentation wise, like the House of Black, like their fucking theme song and entrance, like right. I'm like, how do?
The booking was fucking garbage.
Yeah, but when you get to that point, you're like, how the hell do you fuck this up? But it's just just because you have a cool entrance and you look cool, you still lose to Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro.
Malachi Black to me had the coolest theme song ever, bro. It was just it fit his character, and I also like that kind of music too, every like here and there, and because it just fits the chaos in Malachi's head.
It's like
see, like it's like it's so wacky, but it fits his character so much, though. You know,
like
me,
you know the like the whole faction song. It's like Kings of the Black. It's like I'm like that's some fucking Sabaton shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
just like,
Dude, that was some like I'm saying like Sabaton Macedon. You know?
Yeah,
Like it
Mastodon.
was like it was badass guitar riffs. Like it was just fantastic. So T Khan knows how to make a great entrance. But it comes to booking people like the first version of the Dark Order. The Nightmare Family with fucking Brittany Rhodes and Karma, that was horrible. And
Oh, boy.
and then now that this year with the House of Black.
Did you just say
Also, Abaddon.
you just said Karma, by the way?
Yeah, Karma.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I knew her from 2011 on Raw. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. I know it's Awesome Kong. She's one of the best females in the last 20 years easily. I know. Just sorry, I got my name.
Dude,
confused.
she had 2 matches.
I know. I call Claudio Cesaro still. It's just it is what it is. I'm sorry.
No,
Guys,
I get the Cesaro thing, but you know how long she was in the company for?
For like 10 minutes, and then she's fucking out. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all.
Her best work was an Impact against Gail Kim. I remember.
Oh, dude, those two had so many great classics, bro. It wasn't even funny. Like to me, Gail Kim was top 10 of all time easily for the females division, like in any company ever, bro. Seriously.
You mean the Knockouts division?
Oh, fuck off, James.
James.
Yes. Because James would be like, it's pronounced X Division.
Oh my
Division.
God. That's kind of funny actually, because you know when Mickey James appeared in the Rumble earlier this year, yeah, that was awesome. But the graphic that popped up, it said Impact Women's Champion.
God.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'll take it. Woo! I'll take it, bro.
It's still cool as hell. I rewatched that the other day. Not the Rumble itself, but just that moment. But.
No, me too, dude. Because it felt like I was like high as shit. I'm like, there's no way that this is real, you know?
I'm like, if Vince allowed this to happen, which he didn't even think or know that, he's like, oh, what happened to Mickey? Oh, we sent her stuff in a trash bag? She'll come back. I know it. Oh, she's the women's champion for Impact? Okay.
He's probably like, who's Impact full champion? No, Vince, it's Impact.
Oh my God!
Oh, do you mean TNA? Yes.
You mean GFW? Okay. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yo. Dang.
You want to say GFY? No, Jericho, stop.
The only reason Vince knows what Impact is because of Hulk Hogan. So.
Yep, that's only
and Bischoff.
Flair probably.
Bischoff
being like, I'm back. They're a new company. I'm back.
Oh gosh, that was ever engraved in my mind.
Which, by the way, if James is by far the biggest fan of Impact Wrestling you can ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny to me how fucking like Vince.
It's awesome.
This is another tangent, but fucking, it's funny to me how fucking Jeff Jarrett is like an established legend, but he was like the founder of TNA and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, Jeff Jarrett.
But he's still like a reoccurring character in fucking WWE.
Look, Jeff Jarrett to me, if you just have him just on paper, his matches, to me he's very hit or miss. But in terms of what he's done of wrestling, is fucking astounding, bro.
Double J is a great character.
Yeah, no, he is really. At first, whenever I was a kid, I thought he was terrible, but as an adult, I'm like, that's like the whole point.
Work
and
a fucking hat.
And he was awesome, bro. Seriously, I mean, Jeff Jarrett, he got better in his fucking 40s somehow. That was weird how he got better with age for a while, like Sting too, even. Or Sting was like 50 years old, I think. And Impact from
somehow I knew you were gonna say that name, but then I just think of Sting versus Jeff Jarrett.
Hey, look, he had a great match at Bound for Glory in 2006. Which, by the way, James reviewed, by the way, on the channel. So
nice segue, my guy. Yeah,
it's good. Yeah,
you're
even
welcome.
though James, James was like 5 out of 5 stars for like every match on there. But hey, that's fine, bro. We all are a bit biased.
Back to the wide stuff.
Yes.
Fuck it. Okay, who cares? But the speculated names for all these characters, and which one do you feel is the most obvious?
Oh, define. What do you mean the most obvious? Like in this case.
Okay, well, how about this? Like, Sister Abby or Abby the Witch is the actual name. Oh my god,
dude! The flu saved Bray's career, bro. Seriously, Sister Abigail versus the fucking Pumpkin Man.
The Pumpkin King. Yeah. Oh my god.
That would have been so bad, dude. Like, oh my god, that would have fucking murdered Bray's career, probably, like, right there. Dude.
And fucking Kurt Angle in a shield vest.
Oh gosh!
Dude, he was like a lost dad.
That was his return match. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh. Which I wouldn't have paid it, but if he had the like singlet on, you know, the do.
Right.
But no, it was just, hey guys. Shield.
Damn it! Fucking. Because it was such an out of nowhere decision.
Right? I'm like, hey, I'll take it, but what the fuck? Nah, dude.
But yeah, but like the main name for Abby the Witch is Liv Morgan.
Your favorite.
Oh yeah,
your favorite wrestler of the year, Nolan.
You know how I feel about Liv, but
Morgan.
Okay, and here's the thing: it's just like at least she'll have a character now. Besides just like
I'm not a whiner. I'll be art. Yeah, you know.
Not a whole lot I can say about this.
Dude, overall, we're gonna copy the Julia Blackheart probably storyline.
Oh my god!
AEW.
Wow! Oh no!
They are going to copy that easily because I mean, people from companies AEW and Raw copy shit from each other. But dude, it's so obvious, bro. They're gonna make a blonde, small, white girl into this spooky demon person, but not too far where it's weird, So they're going to make it like okay, Liv, we're gonna wear all black with a hat of a witch. Yeah. Wait, hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I forgot. Vince is gone. So it'd be Liv. You're gonna be spooky. Here's a black hat for you.
Oh gosh, it's Halloween. Oh my gosh.
Oh god. Brew some potions.
Dude, imagine on Halloween night. Okay, Liv, here's your pot. Here's your
broomstick.
In your broomstick party, man. It's gonna be a broomstick on a pole match.
I mean, the worst thing is, imagine if even Marie's part of the Wyatt Six.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. Oh god, I saw. I heard about
He's
that.
Like, I'm out.
No,
I heard about that.
Even Marie has she's been given like 7 chances and she bombed at all of them.
I really fucking hope she's only doing that just for clout. I really fucking hope so.
I really hope that too, because dude, look, Liv Morgan is actually good in the ring. It's just her booking has been terrible. But with her having a proper character, who knows? Maybe she can turn for you, my guy.
I actually have hope. Like that's the thing. I have hope with Liv now. Like I never understood the fact why people like her. Like when she doesn't have an established character, like it's just like it's just like the most lazy shit. But you like it's kind of like WWE is like, oh, we don't have to do any branding. Oh, the fans are doing all the work for us because they already like her. Like,
yeah, which can work if it's like McFoley, but she's no McFoley. Okay,
right?
McFoley,
It's like
you spent 10 years to try and get over, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, because what McFoley does in the ring, like that speaks for itself. But like Liv is just so average. It's just
yeah, she's mid.
I wasn't gonna say it this time, but
Morgan, Nolan's new catchphrase, So
mid.
Quote the early great MJF, mid.
Miz.
It's funny how I was saying how he's not in my like top 20 even of all time. I've been quoting him like constantly, just like by accident.
Ain't
bro,
wrong. Like, oh shit. Yeah.
Nah,
Dude. Okay, but
Jeff is awesome, bro. Fuck.
Right. Right.
Alright, so guys, can we also talk about the delay once again of AEW Fight Forever?
Oh boy.
It got delayed
I like how that's how you bring it up.
Yes, but yeah, no. I mean, I really feel like this game is never gonna come out, bro. I mean, dude. So overall, since CM Punk is gone, obviously, they're having to change the cover of the game, and I think they're going to out of the game as well.
It's overall, fucking AEW Battlegrounds is what it is. Like if you played that game,
it's WWE All Stars.
Oh my god!
All Stars is a much better game than Battlegrounds. I don't care who you are.
Yes, by a mile, dude. All Stars was like the shit, but yeah, no. So, I would say, so here's what I've heard again, at least, is that Punk is out of the game like now, like entirely.
Which is weird because he was in a gameplay video, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, so now that's gone pretty much.
Like the match that they played was him versus Omega, which is very ironic.
Oh my god!
Seriously? As a trailer gameplay, yes.
Yeah.
No, trailer gameplay. I saw that. Yes.
That didn't age well at all, bro. V Trigger and
with the Young Bucks in the corner. CM Punk has Ace Steel and Larry.
Ace Steel B. Oh my god, dude. No, but I would say though that so Punk is done. I think that we can all agree on that. Punk is done, bro. Okay.
Never say never, dude. That's how I feel.
Never say never, but like for now, he's done, bro. Dude, he's finished. Okay, the views don't lie. Again,
and they spelled disaster for CM Punk at Sacrifice.
Oh my god! No. Jeez, man. Yo. Oh.
I'm sorry. Every time you fucking paraphrase a Scott Steiner fucking promo, I'm gonna repeat it.
Scott Steiner is my favorite promo guy in the history of ever, bro.
Same.
By the way, dude, what minute are we at, by the way?
34.
I was curious.
Right, cool. You're gonna cut like a solid 2 minutes out.
Exactly, yeah, because, but yeah, no, so I really do feel like, though, that Punk could have had, like, a Hall of Fame-worthy run in AEW, and he was on that path until, what happened, so,
Mm-hmm.
No. So, he was hurting AEW, for being honest here, guys. If you see the viewership, if you see the buy rates, like, he did draw well at first, but after the Adam Page feud happened,
bro, like,
just Punk, dude.
For me, it's hard. From his debut to Revolution. That was like, for me, that's like peak Punk. Like I was just so happy with what he was doing.
So from August to March, he was just fucking killing it.
Yeah, but everything preceding that, everything after that, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, and if we just use just stats, in the last 8 weeks of the show, they have maintained over 1 million viewers, their highest streak of all time in terms of just the ratings alone. So showing that more fans are actually prefer not having CM Punk on there. They prefer having their homegrown talent on there, like the Acclaimed and Jericho, obviously, and Garcia, Yuta.
I feel like what that could be. I feel like what that could be is them recognizing the fact that, like, maybe Punk did indeed, like, at first, like, you got fans coming back for his debut and whatnot.
Right? Yeah, he did. Even like me too. Even yeah.
But it's just like eventually people did get tired of him. But it's just
easily,
like obviously the drama will bring people back. Like, I mean, the Dynamite after All Out, when TK relinquished the title and the world title and trios titles, like wasn't that the spike? Wasn't that when that shit started?
I was never like, dude, like I'm telling you, as soon as Punk was not on the show, the ratings went up. Like I'm saying, like up for weeks.
And that's the thing. I don't think it's not necessarily like because Punk's not there. It's just because people are like, oh, drama. Got to tune in and find out what's happening. Like,
right, yeah,
like
exactly.
whether or not this is a work. It's just like
I got you.
Because like you don't know if it's a work, like when or you don't know whether or not it's a work like 3 days later. You're not gonna, and so people are like, "Oh God, what's happening?" Like rubbing their hands together and shit.
Right.
Fucking. But what this is, it's not necessarily because of Punk that the ratings went up. It's just like, but it's to me what it is like, wow, this is some of the best TV that they put on. Like, it works well under pressure, sort of thing.
Yes.
But then that trend just kind of continued. Like, and it has maintained its viewers, but it's just like it's weird because I still do enjoy Dynamite, but I don't feel like I enjoyed it as much as I did when Punk was still around, which I hate to say, but that's the case.
Here's what, because TK would focus on just Punk pretty much.
That's true.
The whole time, because MJF was out, Omega was her, Paige was being booked like a fucking mid-card title holder, even though he was their world fucking champion. And the whole thing with Guevara and Sky and that terrible TNT belt feud, that was fucking horrible. Fucking garbage. I'm sorry, but I fucking hate it so much. And put all his eggs into one basket, and now it's just with Punk. Like, to me, the biggest case of it was Punk versus Moxley feud. And Punk versus Paige also. But Punk and Mox, to me, the feud, it was not as good as they were trying to make it out to be, in my personal opinion. It had its moments, but...
Says the guy who made a promo video on it.
Well, yeah, because I was bored one night, and then that's our biggest fucking video ever now. So, hey, look at that, right? But yeah, no. And I was into it at first, but then I watched the whole thing again one night while I was reading that video, actually, and I was like, it isn't as good as I thought it was, because the feud is just very Chicago.
Toward the end, I think you're right.
Yeah, because to me, the whole thing with Punk's injury foot against Squash was perfect. To me, their promo war was still good. It's just Moxley was in the right. I mean, Moxley was in the right before their battle, but then at the end of the fucking feud, before All Outs, I thought it was still okay, but it's just Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good because I'm in Chicago.
It's funny you mentioned that because
hear me out.
In that promo battle, basically, it's funny because it kind of foreshadowed it, didn't it? Where it's like
almost everything.
Because it's like Mox is the heart and the soul, and Punk is like, yeah, but I'll be the dollars and the cents. I'm like, oh, because that's all he's in it for, right? I'm just
exactly.
Oh wow,
again, it's like even if you're a fan sitting in the Chicago lines, how do you cheer what the fuck he was saying? Because Moxley overall was saying, I don't have the actual belt. You do, but you were hurt. I've been here since fucking day one. I want that fucking belt. Like right now, this belt don't mean shit. And then here's Punk. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. Guys, Chicago. I mean,
he started talking. He started talking like a preacher.
Yeah. He really did. Or it was so cheesy at some points.
But to be honest, I bought into it.
I love me a good Punk promo for 20 minutes long. I am a sucker for Punk's promo. But even with this one, I was like, it was really good. Just Moxley is still in the right. Moxley is saying
that's true. But I'm not gonna lie when I say
are valid.
Yeah, but I'm not lying when I say that I was like super invested. Like after that promo, after that Chicago promo, I'm like, oh, dude, like Punk feels like reinvigorated. It's just like,
gotcha, yeah.
I don't know, man. It got me real hyped for the match, but then, and I really liked the match itself. I did.
Me too.
A lot.
I would say it was 4 stars, maybe 4.25 stars. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a solid fucking like hardcore match.
Came the CM scrum.
Yeah.
James, you've been a bit quiet.
I'm old and tired and I work with children.
You want to explain to our audience the whole CM scrum thing?
Like they don't know.
James, fair enough.
You live under a rock, everybody.
Right? So, guys, if you don't know, CM Punk's gone, by the way.
Like someone's just finding this out. He's like, oh my god, what? CM Punk is back?
James,
when?
James, what to you was the best part about CM Punk's run in AEW? Just your best part that you had with seeing him on your screen saying Chicago every week for.
Right, when CM Punk came back, August 2021, I marked out so loud saying, "What the fuck?" And then
I cried, bro. Shit.
Well, yeah.
And Allen, MJF, Eddie Kingston, and that my favorite CM Punk match besides Eddie Kingston was when he had a six-man tag team match with Allen and Sting. Forgot who the opponents were, but they had a 6-man tag team
FTR and MJF.
That was a fun tag team match because they dressed up as old school 80s wrestlers,
each other,
and they were killing
their face paint. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was my favorite matches with CM Punk. But I'll be honest with you, I look at how took chicken shit to make it a chicken salad. That's how WWE did it with the whole McMahon stuff.
Very iconic catchphrase, yes.
Both companies really stepped up and saying, you know what, we both fucked up. Let's get our shit together, and we're gonna make the best product we can. And that's why WWE did well right now. I have no hate for them. They're doing really well out there. AEW did the same thing after the CM Punk media disaster. The whole fight, the whole press conference, and they completely killed it. Reason why, oh my god! 2 companies are really putting out the best product right now. So they made a worse situation to the best abilities to make it a great product for all of us.
Right, yeah. Of course, dude. Yeah, of course. I would say that, James, you said it awesomely as usual, bro. But I really feel like AEW is going in the right direction. And I feel like AEW is like pretty much the majority of 2021. I mean, of this year, 2022. I didn't really watch AEW because I was just so nerfed by it. Because it was just the CM Punk show. They treated Paige like a fucking asshole. I mean, like really. I mean, you spent a year and a half for your champion to be treated like a TNT belt. They treated their belt for the TNT belt like fucking garbage, and then they treated their tag belts like decent, not bad, just fine. They treated their other division for the knockouts. Fuck. The women's division. Sorry, wrong company, guys. Like fucking like a giant afterthought, which I mean they do still, but
AEW Knockouts champion.
Hey, look. I prefer that term instead of just saying, women's. No, dude, just say the knockouts. It just sounds more superstar level. You know what I mean?
More eye-catching stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they go, here's Paige. Okay, how about your other guys? Who? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Did you mean Britt Baker? Sure. But yeah, no, dude. I mean, I'm just saying that.
Nyla Rose with the TBS title. What?
Yeah. So I would say, like after March, I was just done with this show, bro. I just didn't give a shit about it. I mean,
right?
He's just still being treated like a has-been, even though he's still fucking young as shit. They treat Punk like they're John Cena, too much like John Cena in their part, where Punk is always the guy who's always treated like with more time on screen. He ignored all their young, amazing, homegrown talent. He spent 2.5 years trying to make into fucking stars. He fucking treated the Dark Order like fucking garbage, or they've lost like half of them by now. You know what I mean?
I just think of his promo battle with MJF. It's like, you might as well be coming out here preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect. Yeah,
you can't
see me, man. Dude, that feud though is probably my top 10 feuds of all time, possibly of all time.
Absolutely for me.
Because like I haven't enjoyed that feud that much in CM Punk and Cena or Christian and Orton in 2011, bro. I mean, and those two are my top 5 feuds of all time, so that's kind of
see, because like for me, the reason I love that feud so much is just like MJF said it in his you fucking Mark. He said it in that promo to where he was like, it was like everyone claiming that they're the best, but I'm the best. I'm the best because I'm the only one who makes you fail. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, I feel like, is MJF in my top 15 of all time? Fuck, dude. Maybe top 15. Shit, yeah. I mean,
he is for me. He's slowly climbing. Fuck. I'm sure he'll be in the top 10 before he is retired.
Probably, yeah. I mean, he's so young. He's like 24, 25, maybe.
25.
20, yeah, he's already like fucking like best thing ever currently. So it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But no, because that's actually in my top 10 promos of all time easily, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I watched probably 10 times at least. They're just so.
This is Max Friedman talking. I'm just like, oh shit, getting real.
And the crowd was cheering for him, you know?
Yeah. They fucking still cheer for him.
Yeah, so it shows that MJF could be a viable face, which I'm not saying he should ever fucking do that, no, but...
Well, that's the thing. What direction is he going in now? I'm curious. Like, nearly shaking Wheeler Yuta's hand and fucking not getting along with the firm, even though he's like their
the firm is weird. The firm is weird to me. I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. It's like it's like a knockoff. What was that terrible faction with T-Bar or whatever it
Retribution.
Was? Retribution.
Yeah. It reminds me of Aces and
better,
Eights.
But it's weird. No. Yeah, but James, that was a great story though until the last year of it. First year of it was fucking awesome until okay, how do we end it? Shit, I don't know, fucking. And then
Vince Russo and Dixie Carter.
TNA pulled a fucking TNA, bro.
It's just like
went,
I get the point of the firm, but it's just like when I see fucking cracked out Stokely Hathaway just like trying to interrupt Max's promo, being like,
you.
It's like, hey, it's like,
Banks.
Yeah, it's just like, fucking.
I will say this though, he is great as Jade Cargill's man.
Yeah, but it's fine, but like,
to me, he's a good manager, just not a good boss of a mafia group like the firm. Doesn't fit well to me. Like honestly, I'm just saying though. They could have just had Dan Lambert as the fucking manager.
Oh, I probably would have liked that more. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get why they hired him because no offense to the guy, but
Ring of Honor, dude.
Yeah, but still,
he was a Ring of Honor guy.
That was a while ago, though. You know.
I know what you're saying, but to
me, Stokely was great in the Diamond Mine. No,
for me, it's probably just they want more. They're kind of disregarding because I don't see it a whole lot anymore. I don't see a whole lot of legend managers like I did a couple years ago. When I'm talking Tully Blanchard. Yeah.
Blanchard.
Or Arn. I know he's with his sons and Dustin Rhodes and shit, but it's just
Jake the Snake.
Yeah, you just don't see him.
Manager, bro. Fuck me.
You just don't see him anymore. So I'm just they're trying to establish new managers. So I guess they're just trying to make Stokely if you think of managers, you're gonna think of Stokely. I think that's what they're trying to do is establish names because fuck, even Vicky Guerrero with Nyla Rose, it's you don't necessarily immediately think of Vicky. That's what I mean.
You don't. No. here's what I don't get. Why the fuck did we not keep Chavo as Andrade's manager?
Because he said shit about
dumb.
Seth Rollins.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
He's
like,
even in the same company.
like I know, but it's like okay.
Rollins and his money don't fucking care about.
I know.
Chavo saying, yeah.
Like it's because wasn't it like beef? Like because it was like, saying that Rollins got his shit rocked by a fan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was about.
Chavo wasn't really in the wrong. I mean, Rollins was off guard though. He also had a match.
Right. Like
so he was probably fucking tired. I was mine. But worse too. If Rollins punched his ass too, he'd have been sued. Like for instance, in football, Devontae Adams pushed a guy who got in his way, who was a fan, and guess what? The guy sued Adams like now. You know. So I was like, I'm not gonna get involved in this fucking shit and get sued, you know? I mean, there could have been a billion things why Rollins didn't just fucking punch that fan, you know? So, I see what Chavo was trying to get at, but it's like, Chavo, you look, back in the day, you can punch someone in the face and he wouldn't sue you. Now it's like, he called me a bad name, I'm gonna sue your ass, you know? It's a whole other fucking atmosphere now.
Culture.
Right, exactly. I mean, so... I get what Chavo was doing, but no, Chavo. Take your boomer shit and get out, but I'm sorry, but no. Okay.
Yeah, like, it's weird because, Vicky was the one that introduced Andrade, and then...
Yes.
But all of a sudden, then Chavo Guerrero was...
Not
Andrade.
Chavo.
Yeah, but then he was Andrade's... I forget how that whole situation folded out, but
Dude,
it was just
Andrade's run has been a fucking disaster, bro. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a
really
fucking disaster.
That's the whole thing with him and Guevara. It's just like...
God. Andrade wants to just let Andrade leave. Please.
No, just buy out his contract.
Please.
Okay.
Or just give him the TNT belt, have him beat Wardlow. Problem solved.
I'll be honest. When I first heard about there being beef between the two of them, and I didn't know why, I thought it was just like... I'm like, oh god, what did Sammy do?
Sammy!
Yeah, what did Sammy do? Who did he piss off this time?
Right,
oh
yeah.
my god, dude.
But no, it was all Andrade this time.
Done again.
But Sammy is a fucking... Sammy's been a fucking common denominator recently. Like,
that poor guy.
Guevara. Dude, he's like... I get the vibes of like 2003 Orton, just this like fucking douchebag.
and that's funny because
really, dude, really.
Not only, but he fucking like that night that all that fucking shit became public, he also pinned Daniel Garcia in the main event.
Yeah,
I'm just like
Which, by the way, it's funny because like belt shot, me hitting the head with the belt. Until like this year, it wasn't really like a finisher to a match.
Right.
It was more of a 1, 2, oh my god,
Yeah, and also Andrade's match with 10 on Rampage got canceled. So.
What? Oh.
Yeah, because
it means that 10 isn't getting jobbed out. So woo.
Right.
I'll take that.
Speaking of which,
sorry.
I'll get to that later. See what you were saying.
Yeah, no, it's like it could be a fucking amazing champion. The story is there, the heart is there from, of course, the sadly passing Mr. Lee. Like he could have done this like arc of him trying to overcome himself and have him be, possibly fucking Wardlow for the belt. But it's like they have all these amazing talents. And I get that, but Ted is special, dude. Ted and John Silver are special guys. Have them at least as fucking tag champs, something, bro. It's been 3 years,
dude.
Dude, it's so annoying seeing the Dark Order because they're booked like fucking jobbers, and it's so annoying, dude.
Yeah, like every big match that Tennis had, he just looked like crap.
Fucking loses, dude. How the fuck did Adam Cole beat 10 clean? That shit was horrible. Oh my god. That match was horrible.
And I remember
Cole fucking kicks.
I remember
like a fucking brick house, bro.
I remember in the Mox, he had a match with Moxley and he just buried him completely.
Yeah, but at least like Moxley is like a former world champion.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But like the reason he
So
lost to
10
Cole is
still,
because
like,
Cole was like new to the company. That's why.
Yeah, but like why 10?
Because I believe that was off the
Uh,
back of the Cassidy feud, so they wanted to give Cole momentum.
Yes, it was. It was. By the way, the cast. Look. Adam Cole has been a fucking dud. So I'm sorry, but he's been a fucking dud.
Well, he's been injured.
Okay.
Like, and like he won the fucking Owen tournament. You know,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
but I mean,
that's fine. But like, as far as like,
with Paige,
I have no idea what to do when he gets back. You know what I mean? I have no idea like what his role is in this company.
he could use just have him and Kyle as a tag team, I guess, since it's a more fishy boy, and just have them
Fishy boy.
tag teams. You know, I just Adam Cole did a lot in NXT in just 4 years. But
Yep.
I think that was prime Adam Cole. Now we have older Adam Cole. If we're being honest,
He's like 36, 7, something like that.
dude, he's 32. He's fucking burned out, dude.
Wait, 32?
He's 32.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah, he's young. He's just burnt out, dude. I mean, he's gonna hurt a lot more often now. He's matches or just the same fucking kick move, just over and over.
He's too busy playing Halo.
Elden Ring. Yeah.
James fucking hates that terrible attire that he had with Paige.
He picked Halo 5 Guardians. I hate that game.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God.
I can't. Yeah, nah, dude. Adam Cole became a fucking gamer in AEW. Okay, I miss the fucking UE fucking Adam Cole.
You know what's funny?
The ultimate charismatic Adam Cole. You know.
You know what's funny is I watch him on Twitch. Like, oh fuck, my headphones came out, so no one heard that laughter. Jesus.
He's like, hi guys, it's Adam Cole, baby.
No, like you know his name, right? You know his name, right? Like on
I don't follow him, bro.
Oh, well, he calls himself Chugs because that was like his fucking name on like up down down and shit. Like it was just a nickname.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way, do you guys think that Adam Cole is a bust so far, or is he just not?
Well, like he's injured, man, and he won a huge fucking tournament. He's competed for the title several times. It's just like
okay, yeah,
and, like the match quality was fine, nothing great, but like
yeah, nothing great indeed.
But like
injury just really got.
But like Adam Cole is just one of those dudes. Like I don't want to see him fail. I don't.
Oh,
that's true.
Not at all.
Like because like there's like this Adam Cole is just so like charismatic. Like I know people compare him like to Shawn Michaels and everything when it comes to like what I'm talking about is just like levels of like charisma. Not so much in ring ability because Shawn was never a spot fest wrestler, obviously, because that really didn't exist at the time.
Yeah, no. Shawn was, hey, let's have a good match, not.
Yeah, it's just like I like Cole matches a lot. Like his stuff in NXT was fantastic, but it's just
but now it's fucking.
It's like for me, it's like he has to reteach himself what pacing is.
Yes, he does, because NXT was very fast paced.
Yeah, but
which is not a bad thing.
We are officially at an hour, boys, and I wanted to bring up the fact that I went to a little convention called Toy Hio again. This time, who all was there and who I decided to spend money on?
Who'd you pay money for, buddy?
I got pictures.
Lana?
No.
Okay, good.
I got pictures with like you said his name, number 10, and Evil Luno of the Dark Order.
Dude, 10 is fucking huge. I saw that picture. 10 is fucking huge, bro.
Yep.
Oh my god.
He's a big boy.
That guy's a fucking tank.
Getting beat by Adam Cole.
Yeah, right, dude. Adam Cole is like half of your
Adam,
bro, and he's like.
Yeah. But I also every time I'm there, I get a picture with Ethan Page and Danhausen.
Yeah, you do every time you.
Dude, I love I feel like especially with Danhausen, it's just like I love this dude so much. It's just like I became such a fan so quickly because I knew about him, but I'm like I didn't get it yet. But now I'm just like
me either.
I'm just like the biggest fan because it's so like this is like just comedy done right. I'm a big fucking.
I think he's in your.
It's like an anime character brought to life
easily, bro.
Oh yeah, like okay, but
James.
And I also met Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae.
Oh my gosh,
Johnny wrestling page.
Shut up.
I'm joking, bro. Johnny is
wrestling.
The fucking shit. Dude.
No, but like they were great. I have autographs back there somewhere.
Awesome,
and shit. But probably the highlight was from last time. Not only did he remember who I was, but Ethan Page remembered like our conversation. That we had.
Page is a great dude.
I fucking love Ethan Page. I almost said Adam Page. Ethan Page.
Be like, oh,
like
who are you again, Bobby?
Yeah, like in the picture, like I'm just doing his thing and cracking a smile. Like, dude, he's such a solid dude. If you watch his fucking videos, he's just like a really nice dude. He's so approachable. He's
shit, dude.
With people like that, people like Ethan Page, people like Gargano, people like Adam Cole, like because they have these other outlets, people get to know who they are as people.
Right.
It's just and also, as a result, they're way more personable when they approach fans.
Right. I mean, dude. And also to me, and also with Ethan Page, I'm gonna take a shot at James's knowledge. James, remember North, right? The North from Impact. Not no fucking tag team.
Oh, well, who was his partner?
Gosh, Alexander!
Oh, right.
World champion!
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, dude. That's why I kind of hate that Page has been booked like fucking shit. I mean, like, dude, him and Scorpio Sky could be a great tag team champion. Easily.
But now he's in the firm.
Top team.
He's being used. He's doing something. He's having matches on Rampage.
True, but he deserves better, dude. Page.
Yeah, because Impact he was tag team champions.
Like over a year, dude. I mean, he had a great long reign, bro, and it was phenomenal too.
Dude, for me, it's like
Ethan Page he has the body, he has the it factor, he has the charisma, the ability in the ring, the promo, like he has everything. And they go, nah, bro, sorry, we're gonna be with Alhambra, and they get jobbed out. So yeah,
for me, it's like as long I fucking love Wardlow. I think he's fantastic, but as long as
AEW's Batista,
right? As long as he is TNT champion, it's gonna make the rest of your mid card look a little weak.
Easily, dude. Wardlow is too strong,
right?
To be in the mid card.
I swear, like the only open challenge that he's had that's been over I don't know, 10 minutes is like Brian Cage and Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, well, which by the way, Brian Cage, dude, to me, look, I'm a giant Brian Cage fan, honestly, since his days as the Machine,
Swolverine,
Underground. Yeah, dude, and me with Brian Cage, dude, just book him like how you did in fucking Underground, just as a fucking killer.
Really? Because didn't people hate that though?
Not me, fuck.
Impact when he was Impact World Champion, killing with Sami Callihan.
Also is awesome too. Yeah, I mean, like they can do a lot with Brian Cage, but they go, nah, B, you're gonna job to Wardlow. Which look, awesome match, obviously, but I feel like we have something there. Just go with it. But they're like, they are afraid to push Brian Cage for some reason. Bro. This faction I actually think is pretty fun, but they don't do shit probably.
Oh god! Speaking of ROH, Dalton Castle, re-emerging to face Jericho. I'm just like, nice, dude. What do you mean? It's cool. It's great.
I like it.
It's cool.
So he can work and give us matches.
Jericho's run has been awesome so far, bro.
Dude, to me, it's just it's been good. When something is just so different, I appreciate it more. It's just
Ocho.
I'm talking about Dalton Castle specifically. When I'm not gonna, I don't want to say it, but it's like very Velveteen Dream-esque. Like, I was a big Dream fan, but it's just like, it's just so out there, and Dalton Castle specifically, like, with the fucking, like the Elvis One Piece, like, going on, and I'm just like, and like, he calls him Christopher, or he calls him Christopher. I'm just like, that's okay. Enough, okay. Enough of that shit. I knew the fucking. I knew what I was getting myself into by bringing that up.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Dude.
But I don't. That doesn't mean you need to help. But
look, Dalton Castle is great. Look,
Christopher.
I've only seen a small pinch of his work, and I enjoy it. You know, like, and to me, and if I were them, showcase your talent for, ROH more. I feel like, because like, you have fucking Bandito, bro. How is he not being used on TV? You know what I mean? Like, have him on Dark. Have him at least on Dark. I mean, I'm just.
I know Bandito, but Bandito is like. Well, I understand that all their contracts expired. Well, not expired, but they were like bought out. Like, where.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, but like he's Bandito is no longer under contract with Ring of Honor or AEW for that matter. But the fact is that what that's gonna be now? Because like the whole ROH deal speculation, I'm like, good, but I don't. Oh, and I know why it's being done, but I'm just like, you can't save time for this somewhere else. It's just
that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, shoot, dude, if I were them, just every 2 months have a pay-per-view for Ring of Honor. Every 2 months, just pop in one. Which she have been doing, and they've all been awesome so far. I mean, to me, actually, the one this year, the first one, the one in Texas was fucking awesome. James James was there live, and I saw him at home, and it was awesome.
God, man, imagine fucking now that Nigel McGuinness is no longer in WWE, fucking Nigel McGuinness versus Chris Jericho for the ROH title.
That would be something,
Did it wrestle though?
I don't know, man.
Look, if Jericho can face fucking Luther,
Juventud Guerrera,
Dynamite. Oh, like Juventud. Oh my god,
that's right. Yeah,
that match was so botchy. Oh my god, dude. Oh, don't get me started on Juventud, because as soon as I think it was Excalibur said that he faced in WCW, I was like, I forgot about that. And then came the fucking botches. I'm like, god damn, dude. Oh my.
That sucks, man.
Oh no.
Because I really like Hoovy a lot. Like in the ring.
I was trying to, but oh my god, that match was just. Jericho had to move out of the way to catch him at least 5 times. He's like, oh shit, hold on. Hey buddy, hey over here, and oh dude, and speaking of look, Jericho has pulled a good version of a 180. Okay, in 1 year it went from facing fucking Luther and fucking Hoovy in awful matches to then having with Oxley, Bryan Danielson, James's top match of all time with Eddie Kingston, the Fun Puller, so I feel like Jericho is getting better somehow. It's weird how the new wrestlers work, because back in the day, if you were above 40 years old, you're fucking done pretty much.
Yeah,
you're time and age.
Let's just say I would not expect Jericho to be in my top 10 this year, but he is.
He's in my top 8. I mean, besides his fucking dumb fireball gimmick, and even that.
God,
look,
a wizard.
Even though I didn't like it, it was still fun at times. But
well, it's thank fuck it didn't last months.
It was 2 months, and it was fucking garbage, But
yeah.
Oh my god!
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Entertainers, fucking. Oh my god!
Sports. Entertainers.
Entertainers. I don't fucking want to say fucking. Kids, bro.
Fuck, man. But
kids, bro.
Okay, I'll be.
Stop it.
For storyline though, like the whole Garcia turning on Danielson shit and siding back with Jericho. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel.
I like it, but then it's like you almost had a great new face champion,
right?
So close. Oh, like I liked it, but it's like, what is the long run of this?
But it's like, is this just a swerve for the sake of a swerve? It's just like because you just want to pop, a rating or something.
AEW, so maybe probably.
I don't know, man. But it's like
AEW goes tool balls out every here and there.
Speaking of swerve,
whose house?
Swerve house. I was gonna talk about the Acclaimed. I was gonna transition, but
Nolan. Speaking of
talk about face champions.
James Moore in our college class.
No fucking way.
The Sesame Daddy, yes.
You got it. Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
How many people asked you? How many people asked you a question?
Dude, our professor gave him the fucking stink eye, bro. I mean, the whole class was like, "What the fuck is that, James?"
Oh,
the whole class was like,
"Everyone at home."
That is the best goddamn shirt I've ever seen.
Oh, dude.
Classmates said, "You know what? It's a wrestling thing, Professor." She's like, "I don't care. You don't put that." And I remember I told Justin right next to him that a few minutes later, I was like, "Justin, every single Wednesday we're gonna have a National Scissor Me Day," and I said it so freaking loud, everyone started bursting out laughing, and I'm like, "Oh my god, did I say it so loud?" And Professor's like, "Okay, next person who says scissors getting reported. I don't want to hear any more scissors." And the funny thing is, I was helping my professor. He dropped scissors, and I was like, "Here you go, Professor." He's like, "Good lord, man."
Oh my god,
that's my
dude. And then he said, "What? It's just office supplies."
Office supplies.
Yeah.
That's what Corey Graves said on Raw when the DX reunion. He's just like the other guy's doing something with office supplies. I'm just like, that's great. James, I can't believe, dude. Like, that is the best financial decision you've ever made.
He changed his shirt though, like halfway throughout the day. He pussied out, bro.
Like, clearly you're the only man of culture in that room. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone's like, "James, why?" I'm like, "Well, why not? I'm supporting the Acclaim."
Scissor Me Daddy is
Scissor Me Professor.
I'll be kicked out of the program and blacklisted from every college.
Oh, dude. I guess some kid was hurt by the shirt, so he had to like change it. I guess, James, right?
Yeah, and then Professor's like, "I'm glad you changed your shirt, James, because right now, if you're in a professional setting, you'll be kicked out."
It is true, by the way. No, it is true actually.
Fuck him.
Oh, he wants a job, Nolan. He wants
a career in audio. Come on,
income. You fucking loser, James. Really? You should come.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Professional environment.
How I get income by scissoring, scissoring.
Justin, do me a favor and clip this, and then play it to your professor.
You know what? I could actually, yes.
So blacklisted. Don't do it. I'll lose it.
Oh boy!
I'll send it to every major podcast company out there. They would say, "Scissor me, scissor."
This is why you should. This is why you should sponsor.
Wait, fuck! I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean
scissor me.
He said his name before in reviews, hasn't he?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's true. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I didn't want to dox you, bro.
That's alright. Okay, we're just having fun at this point, folks. We're gonna wrap this up. We're at a minute, or no, God damn, I keep saying a minute. It's an hour 16.
1 minute. The longest.
1 hour.
Talk, TikTok.
Oh God. All right, but with that, everybody, Wyatt 6, we kind of went off from there, but I don't know. I have no idea how to end this episode, but it's just
the Wyatt 6, CM Punk, AEW,
Scissor Me Daddy.
Scissor Me Daddy.
fucking a convention shit, but with Nolan guys.
Yeah.
Overall, guys, awesome episode. And of course, our goal is to have at least one video a week. We're in college, and Nolan has a actual job. We're all busy, but hey, though, guys, we love you guys for being here since fucking day one. And even though a lot of you guys are from my one video, you guys, thank you for our best. Like, our goal is to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Thanks to you guys being so awesome and so quick with your fucking subscribe button pushes. Thanks, guys. Seriously, it's been a blast on the Heel Spiel channel with J&J, obviously. And guys, we're gonna just get better and better per episode, right. And just have fun, dude. A goal here is just to have fun. And that's
Speaking of fun, one more thing. It's just like you know what I can say that I've done. I can say that I have scissored the Acclaimed.
Office supplies! Hey! Office supplies!
All right, but anyway, everyone, we're done. You know,
let's forget Wednesday's National Scissor Me Day.
Every Wednesday, I'm down.
Wednesday, scissor 'em.
Every Wednesday. All right. Anyway, guys, we are done. We want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that. We're going pretty damn quickly, and we appreciate it, everyone.
Yep.
Not bad for guys who've only been doing this for less than 5 months.
5 months.
Right.
And scissor
guys. Do that. All right. So guys, for all of you guys, as always, love that wrestling.
Love that wrestling. How's in scissor me? All right.